John Travolta's daughter is probably the prettiest woman ever existed. Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson at age 25. A young Goldie Hawn next to her daughter, Kate Hudson, will undoubtedly pass for her twin sister. Kate has inherited most of her mother's facial traits, as well as Goldie's golden hair. Mother most likely passed on to her daughter her secret hair products for maintaining that gorgeous crowning glory, since Goldie's golden hair is still as thick and lovely at 72 as it was when she was younger. Goldie Hawn has a net worth of $60 million and is unlikely to be concerned about mortgages or debts. Vanna White and Gigi Santo Petro in their 20s. America loves game shows, so it's not unexpected that most people are acquainted with Vanna White, the hostess of Wheel of Fortune for the last 37 years, and who has just let herself enjoy her retirement. Giovanna, or Gigi Santo Petro, the former Miss Georgia USA contender, inherited her lovely genes. Gigi, unlike her father, restaurateur George Santo Petro, and mother White, is interested in literature and the arts. She's said to have received multiple scholastic art and writing awards, but who knows, maybe Gigi may follow in her parents' footsteps soon. Kirk Douglas and Michael Douglas at age 30. Kirk Douglas is the only guy in Hollywood who has the key to anti-aging. His son, Michael Douglas, should inquire as to how, in this poisoned society we live in, he was able to live to the age of 102. Both father and son have made their impact in Hollywood, particularly the elder Douglas, whose most well-known picture is the classic Spartacus. If Michael inherited his father's longevity, no one can expect to retire anytime soon. Kurt Cobain and Frances Bean in their 20s. Frances was too young to experience her father, Kurt Cobain's success in the music industry at the time of his death. Kurt Cobain was the main singer of the band Nirvana, and their album Nevermind was essential in popularizing the grunge music style. Frances inherited not only his father's haunting eyes, but also 37% of his inheritance. And it's been stated that as a teenager, she already has a net worth of $170 million, so she doesn't need to worry about her money. Although a DNA test will undoubtedly reveal Frances as Kurt's daughter, unlike her father, she's pursued a career as an artist and model. She has a sizable financial account, which will undoubtedly come in handy when she retires from her profession. Paul McCartney and Stella McCartney at age 33. If your father were Paul McCartney, one of the world's best-selling artists and one of the wealthiest, you'd want to spend Daddy's money from a trust fund he set up and never work a day in your life. Stella McCartney, Paul's daughter, is not among them. Rather than depending on inheritance from her father, Stella worked hard to establish herself in the fashion business and became one of the world's most successful fashion designers. Stella McCartney's fashion brand presently has 17 standalone shops throughout the globe, including locations in Paris, New York, Los Angeles, Barcelona, Milan, and London. She has almost certainly already spoken with financial specialists to assist her in managing her $75 million inheritance and its heirs. Princess Diana and Prince Harry at age 33. Many people are perplexed as to why Prince Harry resembles his older brother, William, Duke of Cambridge. Harry inherited the majority of his characteristics from his Spencer ancestors. Harry certainly resembles his mother more than his father. They have the same nose and grin. The Spencer family is also known for having red hair. The royal family, however, seems to have a different perspective, since images of Prince Harry and Queen Mary, his great-grandmother, whose tiara Meghan Markle wore to their wedding, are circulating online. Prince Harry's net worth is at least $25 million, which he inherited from Princess Diana, and they don't need to worry about personal debts or mortgages. Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole in their 20s. Nat King Cole, a shining figure in the jazz world, died at the age of 45 from complications from a lung malignancy. He was survived by his bereaved family, friends, and admirers, but his musical legacy lives on. Natalie, one of his 4 children, elected to pursue a music career and did very well for herself, collecting 9 Grammy Awards. Later in life, she acquired a heroin addiction, which led to her receiving a liver transplant, which finally failed and killed her. She passed away in 2015 at the age of 65. She would have lived only if she had money and health management skills. Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher at age 23. Debbie Reynolds, who died in 2016, was one of the most lasting Hollywood actresses, with her best renowned film being the classic Singin' in the Rain. Debbie Reynolds, however, was not a Hollywood celebrity to Star Wars fans, but rather the wonderful mother of Carrie Fisher, nicknamed Princess Leia. Carrie inherited her mother's passion for the profession, and she went on to become a screenwriter in her later years. Debbie has a distinct advantage in the looks area with her kid, who seems to be Carrie's elder sister. People can't stop wondering what anti-aging secret she was hiding. Her net worth of $25 million in investment funds enables her to live extremely comfortably, both now and after retirement. Yolanda Foster and Gigi Hadid at age 18. Yolanda and Gigi seem to be twin sisters based on their picture. Yolanda has always referred to her daughter, Gigi, as her mini-me. Gigi Hadid is presently one of the fashion industry's it girls, with her face plastered on magazine covers and billboards. Do you believe Yolanda wishes for an anti-aging secret to restore her youthful face so she can appear like her young daughter? We would if we were in her shoes, but she's had her share of modeling success, and it's time for her children to capitalize on the fine genes she passed down to them. Meet the Hadids, the model family dubbed the first family of fashion, who are together worth more than $57 million and have extensive investment ambitions. Janet Leigh and Jamie Lee Curtis at age 20. We're sure Janet Leigh, most renowned for her role as the victim in the thriller Psycho, never anticipated her daughter's Hollywood debut would be via a slasher film as well. Jamie Lee Curtis will undoubtedly pass a Hollywood DNA test. In addition to being an actress like her mother, she proved her worth by first starring in the famous horror film Halloween. Whether you're wondering whether Jamie inherited Janet's screen, think again. Rent the two films and see for yourself. Of course, both of them are quite wealthy. Janet's a millionaire, therefore we're curious about their lifestyle and assets. Billy Ray Cyrus and Miley Cyrus at age 16. Billy Ray Cyrus left a lot of admirers with achy breaky heart when he married Letitia Tish Cyrus in 1993, only a few months after they delivered Destiny Hope Cyrus, who we now know as Miley Cyrus. Miley doesn't have Billy Ray's features, and she is an exact duplicate of her mother, Tish. Her parents are unlikely to have established a trust fund for their daughter, Miley, since her present net worth is much more than her father's. Miley's is $200 million, while her father is worth $20 million. Blythe Danner and Gwyneth Paltrow at age 30. A DNA test reveals that Gwyneth Paltrow is the daughter of movie actress Blythe Danner, if you've ever wondered whence she got her blonde soft figures. Blythe's career may not be as well known as that of her Hollywood A-lister daughter, but she's had a successful run. If she follows in her mother's footsteps, Gwyneth will not have to worry about discovering anti-aging techniques, since Blythe is one of the few actors who's aged gracefully. Henry Fonda and Jane Fonda at age 70. Henry Fonda is the father of the Fonda dynasty, a well-known Hollywood acting dynasty. Jane and Peter, his children, caught the acting bug from their father. Jane Fonda is still highly visible and active in Hollywood at the age of 80, and she just attended the 90th Academy Awards. We want to know Jane's anti-aging secrets, and she doesn't appear 80 to us. The ageless actress looks to be as strong and athletic as a 30-year-old woman. So healthcare may not even be a subject of debate for her. Judy Garland and Liza Manelli at age 21. Judy Garland is recognized as one of Hollywood's finest talents, and she passed on her charm and singing skills to her daughter, Liza Manelli. Unfortunately, when Judy Garland died, she had little money to leave to her children as a legacy. Instead, she left millions of dollars in debt. Liza's career was successful, and she was savvy in her money transactions. Her current net worth is estimated to be $50 million. Liza is now 72 years old, and there are several speculations concerning plastic surgery. Well, if she has the money to pay for it, why not? It's her body after all, and her choice, right? Kevin Bacon and Sosie Bacon at age 26. Sosie Bacon is the offspring of two actors, Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick, so it's not unexpected that she'll get the acting bug one way or another. People presume that since Sosie is one of Kevin and Kyra's two children, she'll receive a portion of her parents' riches. Sosie is now occupied with acting, notably in the HBO drama Here and Now. The young actress is very fortunate to be the kid of cool parents who seem to have anti-aging secrets since they remain as attractive now as they were in their 20s. Luke Perry and Jack Perry at age 20. Luke Perry was a teenage darling owing to his part in the TV drama Beverly Hills 90210. But he's been on TV from the 1980s until his latest appearance on the hit program Riverdale in 2017 when he joined the show. Luke died of a stroke in March 2019 at the age of 52, leaving his friends, family, and fans sad. When his father died, his son Jack was by him. Despite receiving his golden lock from his mother, Jack resembles his father. He's a professional wrestler known as Jungle Boy Nate Coy, and he's a force to be reckoned with. Luke was always pleased with his son's accomplishments and could frequently be seen cheering from him from the stands. We're certain that Luke would have given his kid a strong insurance plan and assets. Rowan Atkinson and Lily Sastry in their 20s. Rowan Atkinson is best known as the affable TV and film character Mr. Bean. The actor's specialty is humor. Did you know he has a stunning 22-year-old daughter? Her name's Lily Sastry, and she works as a burlesque dancer and vocalist professionally. Lily has acquired her father's talent for entertaining. We're confident she's preparing for the entertainment sector, but she's relying on her abilities. Ben Stiller and Ella Olivia Stiller at age 15. When your parents are both renowned Hollywood actors, it's almost certain that you'll be involved in the film business as well. Although having a lot of money is secondary, their trust-based foundation was already solid. Consider the case of Ella Olivia Stiller, the daughter of actors Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor. Ella, who is only in her 20s, has already featured on our screens with her brother, actor Quinn Dempsey Stiller, in their father's hit film, Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb. She even had a vocal role in the animated film Megamind. Ella is now seen on the red carpet with her parents, but we may expect to see her in more acting roles as she ages. Jacqueline Smith and Spencer Margaret Richmond at age 30. Jacqueline Smith understood that portraying Kelly Garrett in the original Charlie's Angels would be a once-in-a-lifetime chance for her, which is why she was the only angel who went on until the conclusion of the program and was never replaced. She was correct, since the program opened numerous doors for her in film and television industries. She married English cinematographer Anthony B. Richmond and had 2 children with him, a boy and a daughter, before divorcing. They also made large real estate investments before their divorce, and some of them paid off quite nicely. Spencer Margaret, her daughter, is not in the entertainment industry like her parents, and nothing is known about her. All we know is that she's happily married with children and looks a lot like her mother. Ella Beau Travolta and John Travolta at age 20. John Travolta is a Hollywood legend whose various performances have captivated hearts. He's always been in a league of his own and has amassed a massive fan base. In his acting career, the Pulp Fiction actor received multiple awards, including an IIFA award and a Golden Globe. His great career earned him amazing riches, in addition to the honors and a large fan following. Ella Beau Travolta, his gorgeous daughter, has his amazing looks. Ella has already seized the spotlight, demonstrating that she's a rising star. She began her career with the 2009 picture Old Dogs. She also appeared in the 2019 thriller The Poison Rose. Her rock star father has been mentoring her, and she has nothing to be concerned about. Ella will be a successful actress in her own right, we believe. Marie Osmond and Rachel Lauren Blosel at age 27. Marie Osmond began singing and performing in a few episodes with her brother, who had a musical act called The Osmond Brothers that used to appear on television. She then co-hosted her variety program, Donnie and Marie, with her renowned brother, Donnie Osmond. In this family, blood flows thicker than water, and while Marie has 8 children, 3 biological and 5 adopted, we believe Rachel looks the most like Mom. She gave birth to her first child, a baby girl called Rocket Jade, in early 2018. Beth Chapman and Bonnie Chapman in their 20s. Beth Chapman was a frequent at Dwayne "Dog" Chapman's bail bond office, not because she was one of his clients, but because she was his partner, co-star, and wife on the program Dog the Bounty Hunter. The program chronicled the Chapmans' lives and profession as bounty hunters, and boy was it action-filled. Beth was diagnosed with throat cancer in late 2017, and although she was undergoing treatment, she died in 2019. She left behind 2 sons and 2 daughters. One of them is Bonnie, who resembles her. Bonnie may be extremely young, yet she was at her mother's side the whole time she was sick. We're certain that the couple has sound insurance and financial strategies in place. Cheryl Ladd and Jordan Ladd at age 42. We were exposed to actress Cheryl Ladd via the original Charlie's Angels TV program, which ultimately replaced actress and bona fide bombshell Farrah Fawcett on the show. Although she had previously guested and acted in several series and movies, Charlie's Angels was her big-ticket show that made her renowned all over the world. She married fellow actor Brian Ladd and had a daughter with him who is also an actress, like her renowned parents. They've made significant investments in love and have suffered everything with pure patience. Young Jordan even participated in an episode of her mother's program. She's been in a slew of films including Never Been Kissed, Cabin Fever, and Grace, as well as a few TV episodes. Lisa Marie Presley and Benjamin Coe at age 25. Elvis Presley is well recognized for his musical abilities, as well as his baby blue eyes and pouty lips. Both his daughter, Lisa Marie, and her son, Elvis's grandson, Benjamin Coe, acquired the latter facial traits. Although Lisa Marie was a singer, it's unclear if Benjamin acquired his mother and grandfather's musical abilities. Although she was successful in her work, she struggled with money management and had a net worth of negative $16 million. Danielle Riley Coe, one of the industry's emerging talents, is his sister. Julia Roberts and Hazel Motor at the age of 12. Julia Roberts has always kept her family life secret, which makes seeing her children's faces difficult. She's recently been more open, particularly to celebrity photographers and paparazzi. Hazel Motor, her oldest daughter, is now well known for her beauty. Another pretty woman seems to be in the works. Despite her golden hair, Hazel resembles her lovely mother when she was her age. We're hoping to get a sight of Hazel smiling soon. Do you believe she inherited her mother's $1 million grin and all her mother's investment? Brad Pitt and Shiloh Jolie Pitt at 12 years old. The charming romance of actor Brad Pitt and actress Angelina Jolie may have ended in divorce, but it did produce a brood of mesmerizingly gorgeous children, either via adoption or organically produced. They've gone a long way despite their divorce, relying on their love and respect for each other. Shiloh Jolie Pitt, age 11, is one of the latter, and she's growing up to resemble her father, Brad Pitt. Pitt is now slated to feature in James Gray's next sci-fi flick, Ad Astra. Rob Schneider and L King at age 28. Actor Rob Schneider may not be as well-known or wealthy as his friend Adam Sandler, but he's had his fair share of comedic and entertaining parts. His net worth is estimated to be $15 million. Elle King is his daughter from his marriage to model London King. Elle is now creating her way in the musical world with her distinct voice and elegant appearance, and it appears that she's not waiting for her father's wealth before starting her own business. Stephen Curry and Riley Curry as children. Stephen Curry, the NBA superstar, has always been outspoken about his religious beliefs and involvement in church. In fact, he met his wife, Aisha Alexander Curry, in a church youth group. The two young lovebirds eventually married. They have 3 children together, the oldest of whom, Riley, was born in 2012. And although they'll always have enough money in the bank accounts, the famous couple is raising their children to be educated and intellectual, and we believe they will not need their parents. We could benefit from some of those parenting suggestions. Because the two seem so similar, particularly in their hair and eyes, the cute 6-year-old is sometimes referred to as a clone of her father. David Beckham and Harper 7 Beckham at age 7. Harper 7 Beckham's new hairstyle may resemble that of her mother, Victoria Beckham, aka Posh Spice of the Spice Girls, but she's unmistakably a doppelganger of her renowned father, football player David Beckham. Harper is now 7 years old, and apart from school, her favorite activity is horseback riding. David and Victoria have 3 additional children, Brooklyn, Romeo, and Cruz, all males, making Harper the couple's sole girl. They've come a long way by relying on their love and respect for one another. Candy Burris and Riley Burris at 15 years old. Candy was no stranger to reality series before her appearance on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, having been on The Candy Factory, Candy's Wedding, and Candy's Ski Trip. Riley, on the other hand, is a typical adolescent who just celebrated her 16th birthday. What's not so regular is that her mother gave her a Porsche a day before her sweet 16 so she could arrive in style. We suppose Candy's wealth managers disapproved of the spending, but Riley is pleased with her fancy vehicle. Steve and Eve Jobs as teenagers. When Apple co-founder Steve Jobs died in 2011, he left behind 4 children. His first child was Chris Ann Brennan, and Lisa, and the other 3 with his wife, Laureen Powell Jobs. Despite Jobs' efforts to keep his children's privacy as far away from the public as possible, his youngest daughter is receiving a lot of attention on social media. It's hardly unexpected given Eve Jobs' beauty. The 19-year-old's interest is horses, not technology, as her father's is. Eve is an equestrian who supposedly competes often with Bill Gates' daughter, who's also an equestrian. The stunning young lady has also picked Stanford University for her undergraduate studies. Steve Jobs amassed a $10.2 billion fortune throughout his career. Billion wealth with several assets, with which the children will be financially secure for the rest of their lives.